Hello students, today we are going to discuss class 8 science chapter number 3 synthetic fibers and plastic. As I had informed you in the previous video that I will inform you about the plastic in the next video. So let's start plastic. Can you tell me what is plastic? Are you seeing what is written? Plastics are also synthetic polymers. The monomers in plastics are either linked in a straight chain without links between the chains or are across linked with links between the chains to form polymer. The polythene is an example of a straight chain vulcanized polymer. You can see here the vulcanized rubber is an example of a linked polymer. What I want to say is, first of all, we should know about what is plastic, right? Plastic, as I had informed you about the definition, plastics are also synthetic polymer. It is a polymer. Plastics are synthetic polymers. The monomers in the plastics either linked in a straight chain or without links between the chain. You can see the here straight chain polymer. You can see this figure. It is a straight chain polymer. And you can see this figure. This figure is cross linked polymer. So in both the figure, what you are seeing, either you are seeing in the straight chain polymer or cross linked polymer. So this both the chain polymers are specially to form polymers. Polythene is an example of a straight chain polymer, while vulcanized is an example of cross-linked polymer. So now let's come. There are specially two types of plastics. How many types of plastic? Two. Can you tell me what are that? That is thermosetting plastic and thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. These are the two plastics, thermosetting and thermoplastic. So let's start with the types of plastics. Plastics is the property by which an object can be molded and retains its shape after molding. Means plastic is the property of an object. What is plastic? Plastic is the property of an object. You can see here, plastic is the property by which an object can be molded and retains its shape after molding. What does it mean? Plastic is the property by which an object can be molded. Molded means it can be gained into the different shape. So plastic is the property by which an object can be molded and retain its shape after molding also. Means as it is bended, so it can retain their shape after molding also. Plastic can be molded into shape when soft. The object will remain in its new shape unless another forces change. Plastics can melted and made into the different shapes. There are two types of plastic, thermoplastics and thermosetting plastic. As you have seen about the plastic, as I had informed you also, what is plastic? Plastic is a synthetic polymer. There are monomers of the plastic, means in just like we have studied into the synthetic plastics, that monomers and polymerization. Similarly, we are talking about the plastics. Plastics are also made up of polymers. So as the monomers joint in the cross line section or straight line, so the straight chain polymer, you have seen the figure, and you have seen the figure of cross linked polymer. So this polymers gain and form a plastics. This plastics example I had given you a polythene. Polythene means when ethylene is polymerized, it gives you the formation of polythene. So polythene is an example of straight chain, and if we talk about the vulcanized rubber, it is a cross-linked polymer. And we have discussed about plastic has a property that it can be molded into the any shape, and after molding it can retain for a long time unless and until the another force is not applied on it. So there are two types of plastic, thermosetting plastic and thermoplastic. Now let's start. What is thermoplastic? Thermoplastics are made up of straight chain polymers or lightly cross-linked polymers. This class of plastic can be melted and molded into the desired shapes, again called polythene. You can see again and again it can be molded into the different shape. So polythene is also called polyethylene, Teflon, polyvinyl chloride, that is PVC, shortcut of polyvinyl chloride is PVC. Perspex belongs to this category of plastic. So as we have seen the two types of plastic, thermoplastics and thermosetting plastic. In the thermoplastic, I have informed you, it is made up of a straight chain polymer or lightly cross linked polymers. This class of plastics can be melted and molded into the desired shape again and again. Polythene, also called polyethylene, Teflon, polyvinyl chloride, and Perspex belongs to the thermoplastics. These are the examples of thermoplastics. After getting the information of these examples, now we'll move towards the ahead, that is thermosetting plastic. Thermoplastic, it is a straight chain polymer or lightly cross chain. But what about the thermosetting plastics? Thermosetting plastics are made up of polymers in which the monomers are highly cross-linked. The monomers are highly cross-linked. So you can remember, thermosetting plastics are made up of highly cross-linked polymers. So as we have seen, the class of plastics can be melted and set into its shape only once. They cannot be melted and molded repeatedly. Melamine and bakelite are the thermosetting plastics. See here, the difference between the thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. Thermoplastic can be molded again and again, and thermosetting can't be molded again, because as it becomes one, as the shape has been molded, so now they cannot be molded again and repeatedly. So the few examples of thermosetting plastics are melamine and bakelite. These two are the examples of thermosetting plastics. As you can see here, the examples of thermosetting plastics, as from this cross link, as the heat is passed, the thermoplastics, and this is thermosetting plastics. Are you seeing? Just see the figure of both the things, thermosetting plastics and thermoplastics. Let's go ahead now. What are the properties of plastics? Have you ever thought I had informed you each and every synthetic fibers properties? So now let's read about the properties of plastics. Plastics have so many varied uses today that they are manufactured with the special features in mind. Without plastic nowadays, it's difficult to assume also. So plastics have so many varied uses that they are manufactured with the special features in mind. First point is, plastics are lightweight yet strong. They can be thick and rigid or thin and flexible. They can be transparent or opaque. They are also waterproof. They are generally cheaper than most other materials. What is the first thing in the plastic is? Plastic first property is that it should be lightweight. Lightweight means they should not have much and more weight. So that's why the first main thing in this is they must be lightweighted. As they are lightweighted, so it can be taken anywhere. They are cheap in rate also, and they can be transparent, they can be opaque also, as we have seen the different properties of the plastic. Plastics do not react with air or water. They are resistant to corrosion. Therefore, they are often used to store chemicals and other substances. They are also resistant to the insects and bacteria. So plastics, first of all, they do not do reaction with the air and water. They are resistant to corrosion. Therefore, they are specially being used to store chemicals and other substances. They are also resistant to insects and bacteria. So these are the second property. Now the third thing, they are good insulators of heat and electricity. The main property is this: they are good insulators of heat and electricity. This is why plastic is often used to make covers for electrical wires and handles for cookware. So you may have seen that especially the uses of plastic, that they are lightweight, they are specially not reacting with air and water, they are good insulators of heat and electricity. So you can see that your mother maybe uses of pressure cooker. In the pressure cooker you can see the handles are covered with these plastics, and because they are insulators of heat and electricity. Now here you can see this table. This table will give you the information about the types of plastic, characteristics of plastic, and the uses of plastic. First type of plastic is polyethylene. Polyethylene means polythene only. Have you heard the polyethylene word? It is water resistant, it is strong and flexible, it can be made into the sheets or molded into the shapes. Mainly used to make packaging material. High density polyethylene, HDPE, is used to make containers to store corrosive chemicals like acids and bleach. Low density polythene is used to make shopping bags, food protecting films, shower curtains, and so on. So this was your uses of polythene. So just see the types of plastic. Polythene, PET. PET full form is polyethylene terephthalate. Polyethylene terephthalate. PVC, polyvinyl chloride. Thermocol is also known as styrofoam, Teflon, perspex, and melamine and bakelite. These are the few types of plastics. Characteristics, as you can see, especially they are water resistant, they are strong and durable, they can be molded into any shape, they are not letting the water to go inside it, they are heat resistant, they are rigid and strong, they are good insulators, resistant to heat and weather conditions, easily molded, strong, good insulators, does not react with chemicals, slippery, not affected by heat, strong, transparent like glass, hard and smooth, good electrical and heat insulators. And you can see here the uses. Main thing is uses. I will ask you the question related to the uses. If you want to take a screenshot of this, then you can take a screenshot and you can zoom and you can write this table in your notebook. I hope all of you have taken. Now let's go ahead, as I have informed you about the uses of it. So you can see, especially being used to make containers, utensil sheets and so on. Also used to make cassettes, tape, used in spacecraft and spacesuits for insulation, used in construction to make water pipes, insulating covers for electrical wires and so on. Also used to make floor covering and raincoats, used to make packaging materials for electrical and electronic items, also used as an insulation inside the walls of refrigerators and to make disposal plates and cups. It is used as a non-stick coating in cookware, used to make low friction bearing, used to make windscreens of cars, windows in aeroplanes and so on, used as a substitute for glass. It is also used to make floor tiles and kitchenware and used to make plugs, switches and handles of cookware. So this was our types of plastics. After that we have seen the characteristics and the uses of the plastic. So you can go through this, you can learn this about the plastics, and in the next video I'll explain you about the plastics and the environment, the uses of plastics in our daily life, how should we assume our life without plastic. So this was your video of plastics. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share this video with your friends so your friends can also enjoy and share it. Thank you very much.